So I'm going to start off by moisturizing my face with my Olay Fresh Effects Long Live Moisture. It's called a satin finish lotion, but it's like, I don't know, it's wonderful. It's my favorite moisturizer I think I've ever used. And then next I'm going to take Clinique Even Better Eyes Dark Circle Corrector. This is one of my favorite products as well. I can definitely tell a difference in my under eyes when I don't use this, so I'm just going to put this on and I'll be right back. So, and then for primer today, I'm going to be using the Korres Anti-Aging Primer. This is a sample size I got from Sephora. Oh my gosh, this stuff smells so good, and it's not silicone based, which I actually kind of like. So then I'm going to be using my Olay Fresh Effects BB Cream, since this is just how I'm doing my makeup on a day off. I don't normally wear a foundation. I just use a BB cream to help like even it out, and I do use a lot of concealer over it though, because I do have weird spots on my. So then next I'm going to use L'Oreal Magic Lumi Concealer, the wind up one, and I'm just going to use that like on the tops of my cheekbones, kind of, not under my eyes because I don't feel like it covers really well under my eyes, but just like around this area of my face, because I feel like it's more of a highlighter than a concealer. Ooh, there we go. So now that I've got all that blended out, I'm going to use my Benefit Fake Up Concealer, which is actually over here, and I'm going to run that under my eyes just to help prevent creasing under there. And again, I'm going to just use my finger. I actually, when I do my makeup on my day off, I use very minimal brushes. I don't. Then I'm going to take MAC Studio Finish. I almost said Studio Fix, but that's not what this is. Studio Finish and NC15 under my eyes. And again, just on my finger. And I'm just going to pat that. And then I'm going to go in with MAC, same thing, Studio Finish Concealer in NC20, which is just a shade darker, and I'm going to cover all the wonky things on my face. So, and then just really quickly, I'm going to take my Laura Secret Brightening Powder, Laura Mercier Secret Brightening Powder, and I'm just going to set under my eyes. And then I'm going to set the rest of my face with my Rimmel Stay Matte Powder. I know I said in my May Favorites video, and I'm using a Real Techniques multitask brush to do that, and I'm just going to push it over my face. I know I said in my favorites video this month that I wasn't really in love with this powder, and I wasn't really disliking this powder. But I have so many powders that I need to use them up before I buy another one, so I'm just using this one up. And to set under the rest of my face, I used a Real Techniques setting brush. So in this video, I'm trying to use products I don't normally use, which, that's like the Magic Lumi pen. I don't normally use that a lot. And I'm going to use my NYC Smooth Skin Bronzing Powder in 720A Sunny. I don't necessarily like this. I don't necessarily hate this. It was one of the in-betweens in my favorite video again. That's what it looks like. So I'm going to use this to contour, and then I'm going to just use a fluffy brush. There's another video where I filmed myself contouring with this brush, but it takes a long time, so I'm going to do it off of camera, and I will be right back. So, face bronzed, contoured, add a little color back to my face, and I went ahead and did my brows too, and I used the Makeup Forever brow pencil, or hard formula brow pencil in number 2, and I used Cella Brow Gel, you can only see it there, it is, to set that, or to make sure they stay in place. And as you can see, I tend to fill in my brows a little bit more when I don't wear a lot of eye makeup. I don't know why, I just always have. And then on to another product I haven't used in a while is the Be a Bombshell Cosmetics Blush in Sweet Cheeks. It's just a really pink color. It's super pigmented, and I'm going to use my Real Techniques blush brush. You see how much comes off when you just kind of dab it in there, so I'm just really taking the excess off, and I'm just going to smile, put that on the apples of my cheeks, just lightly. I'm going to run it back too. Here's my blush. And then just to highlight, product I use every video, my Extra Dimension Skin Finish in Double Definition, and I'm just going to use my setting brush. Tops of my cheekbones, around my forehead, bridge of my nose, Cupid's bow, and chin. And that is pretty much my face on my days off. And then for my eyes on my days off, I normally only use about 3 products, and it's 2 eyeshadows and a mascara. And the first eyeshadow I'm going to use is Cork from MAC. And I'm just going to take this on a fluffy brush. This one's from Sephora. I think I've said that like 80 times now. In all my videos, I think I say that. And I'm just going to run, I'm going to blend out this concealer that I apparently have on my eyelid. Then I'm just going to run that pretty sloppily through my crease. I blend it out fairly well. And then I'm going to take the fluffy brush that I used to contour with, which is from Soho, and I'm going to take, see, this is a little palette, and it's nice. It doubles as a mirror. I'm going to take this color from Yabby Cosmetics. It's 442, and it's called Sand Dune. And it's just a color that is much lighter than Cork, and it's more, I'm just going to take and blend that around there, just to help blend that out. And you can see kind of the gradient effect it creates, and these are the 2 colors that pretty much are already in my skin. So blending them together makes it look, at least on my eyes, since I have so much pigmentation on my eyelids, brown pigmentation anyway, it makes it look a little more defined, but a little more natural. So that's like that. That's how I kind of contour my lids. And then, actually, I'm going to take a little bit of Cork and run it underneath along the lash line. I've just decided. I think I normally do that. Not really sure. I normally, when I put my makeup on my days off, if I put any on, I normally just throw it on so fast. Like, since I'm filming this, it's taking me a really long time to do this. Like, it normally only takes me 5-10 minutes to do this. And I think it's actually taking me like 30 minutes to film this. So that's Cork, and that's just to define. And then I'm going to take Carbon from MAC, which is my favorite black eyeshadow. I know there are so many more black eyeshadows out there that are more pigmented than Carbon, that are more opaque than Carbon, but I love Carbon. It's my favorite matte black ever. And I've had this one for about a year now, and I use it every day. And I normally just use it to define my lash line, which is what I'm going to do now. I'm just going to take that and push that in the roots of my lashes and kind of align. I'm not going to flick it out. I'm not going to do anything. I'm just going to give that hint of a line there. Because you want to keep this as close as you can. And there's just going to be that hint that there's a line there. And I even bring it down to the very outer corner of my eye to make sure all of my lashes are defined. I'm going to do my other eye, and you can see that just gives kind of like subtle definition to the lashes without being like, bam, she's got eye makeup on. And I already curled my lashes, speaking of lashes, and I'm going to use the Benefit They're Real mascara. Like, I am super in love with this mascara. It's my new favorite. It'd probably be the one that I use for a long time. The one I used to use was Bare Essentials. Or Bare Minerals. No, it was Bare Essentials, the Buxom one, and that was my favorite. And then I started using the Maybelline Volume Express something Mega Plush. And I liked that, but this one I am just loving. So you can just see how amazing it makes your lashes look. How, like, full they look. Do my other eye. So then, when doing this, I tend to wear a fairly bright lip as well. And for that, I'm going to use MAC lipstick in Viva Glam Nikki 2, the lavendery, lilac-y one. And just making sure my lips are dry. I'm just going to apply a light layer of that. You can see how bright this is. And I blend this out. And make sure it's blended into my lips fairly well. Like, believe it or not, this is the makeup I wear 2 days out of 7. My days off from work. This is the makeup I wear. Because it has never been in a favorites video. This is my favorite lipstick of all time. I don't know how it hasn't ended up in a favorites video, but the Nikki Glam, Viva Glam 2, Nikki 2, yeah. The purple, oh my gosh, purple's my favorite color, and the fact that I own a purple lipstick just is like, But anyway, rambling. Next I'm going to use the Revlon Kissable Just Bitten Balm Stain. And this kind of just makes it more of a vibrant purple. Blending the two together. Like that. And you can see that by adding this, it's darkened it up a little bit. And then over top of that, oh yes, I am not done. I am going to use the Nikki 2 lip gloss from MAC. And just mainly in the center of the lip. And kind of just feathering that out to the edges. And then just making sure it blends on the edges of my lips. And that, ladies and gentlemen, ladies, is the finished My Day Off look. So, I mean, there's a lot going on in the face, but eyes and lip. The eyes, there's not much, but the lips are really the focus of this look, the purple. So I hope you all enjoyed this look, and you learned some things maybe, and I will see y'all in my next video.